Only on 12, what if there was a way to keep living even after death? Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Haley Gravitt. Human composting has been legal in Oregon for 2 years, but even as it becomes more popular, there still aren't any facilities in the state that offer the service. Newswatch 12's McKenna Marks spoke to the Oregon state representative who led the efforts to get human composting legalized and is joining us live in studio now. McKenna, why is this option becoming more popular?
Well, Haley, human composting is a relatively new option. It appeals to people who cared about the environment during their life and want to continue to do so even after death. Representative Pam Marsh, who serves southern Jackson County, led the efforts to get human composting legalized in Oregon and hopes to see facilities become available here in our own state soon.
The decision as to what to do with our mortal body is not a decision that any of us get to avoid.
For years, Representative Pam Marsh advocated to legalize a new kind of after-death service, human composting.
Instead of burial and cremation, we offer families the option to have their loved ones transformed into life-giving soil. It's called natural organic reduction legally, but we call it terramation.
But how exactly does terramation or human composting work? Essentially, the body is placed onto a bed of organic material. Then, after a service with family and loved ones, it takes 1 to 2 months for the body to fully transform into soil. That soil is then returned to the family.
To return to a family something that is life-giving, where they can actually see their loved one's energy transfer from them to something else, and to be able to offer the service and to be on the forefront of it, it's such an honor.
After leading the legislative efforts to legalize human composting in Oregon, Marsh never imagined she would actually have to utilize those services so soon.
About 10 months ago, in my own family, we unexpectedly crossed this decision point. My husband got very ill.
Marsh said that before his death, her husband actually signed up for human composting. But even though it's legal in Oregon, there aren't many places in the state that actually offer human composting. So Marsh traveled to return home in Washington state.
So my family has now experienced natural organic reduction and the process of using it. And it really just validated what I'd hoped for when I passed the legislation.
Return Home says this option is becoming more and more popular. Not only because it's environmentally friendly, but it also gives families a chance to watch their loved one's life continue even after death. Marsh says she knows Oregonians want this option to become more accessible, and she's optimistic that it will soon become a reality here in Oregon.
So it was really affirming, it was healing, and more than ever, I'm really hoping that entities will sign up to provide the service here in Oregon so that it's really convenient for people.
Return Home says it has served people from 21 states and even 3 Canadian provinces. In fact, human composting is becoming so popular that Return Home CEO will actually appear on Shark Tank tomorrow night. Reporting live in studio, McKenna Marks, Newswatch 12.